What is up, guys? We are back at it. Today, I wanted to take some time to talk about a watch brand that I think is definitely under the radar, deserves a lot more attention than they have gotten. I haven't heard a lot about it on YouTube, and I think they do deserve some more exposure for how nice their watches are. It just so happens that the last 5 watches I've managed to pick up have all been from this brand called Spinnaker. Let's go ahead and get the watches out. The first one I picked up is the Spinnaker Fleuss model. Spinnaker is a watch brand that was originated from Britain. These both come in with a 41mm dial, and you get a nice stainless steel casing on them. If you have like about an average wrist size, these are the perfect size, especially with them being under 42mm with a nice rotating bezel. Definitely takes up some of that landscape on the casing. I recently had a contest about my favorite bezel in my collection, and this one definitely took the cake. This Fleuss model here specifically. Getting into the dials, let's take a look at this gray one first. This gray one really caught my attention. I've never seen a dial like this. It honestly looks like it has like a freshly laid like cement look to it. It's some very nice detail, but it's just a nice sleek diver. You know, they both have 150 meters of water resistance, and you know they got that screw down crown too. So these would be swimming approved, and you even get a nice little date window. I do want to take a second to appreciate the dial on this pineapple watch. This watch was designed after SpongeBob's Pineapple House, and this is definitely by far my favorite Spinnaker. I've already made a previous video in depth about this watch if you guys want to check that out. One of the things that really sets this apart is all like the little details, like the markers look like they levitate off this watch. There's so much depth in the dial. Even the date window has like the mask from a scuba diver. When it comes to pricing, this one was a bit more expensive because it was a limited edition one. These come in at $300. They always have great discounts on there, so I was able to find this one at $200. And this one I believe was at $250 because it was half off. These are two very nice options. They even got a nice slim casing on there. They're really not too bulky. They would fit a lot of different wrist sizes. This one has a Seiko NH34 movement. You know you're getting your workhorse movement. Very reliable. And for the Fleuss model, this was the only one that didn't come with a backup strap. I've even got like a backup silicone strap for this. If I were to ever swim in this, I didn't really want to use the leather one. If you guys are looking for more of a big boy GMT, this one is called the Spinnaker Dumas. This is definitely a cool one. I've never seen a casing like this. This honestly looks like a stop sign. Very unique watch with this bracelet. I haven't seen too many watches with this kind of like the tapered link on there. I do like how it's different, but I do think I just like a regular oyster bracelet better. It is at least unique. It's definitely a watch that sticks out, and I didn't have any purple watches, and I wanted a real purple watch. This was right up my alley. I love the two-tone GMT rotating bezel. This is a unidirectional. And then this one definitely is a bit more chunky. This case comes in at 43mm, so it is definitely a bigger watch. If you guys do have a bigger wrist and you're looking for a nice dive watch, the good thing about this is it has 300 meters of water resistance with a screw down crown. This is definitely my most suited diving watch. This one right here has a Seiko NH35 movement, so you get your Japanese movement again. And you know this would be a great dive watch when they give you a nice backup diving strap. This is what I usually wear on here, and they do have the quick releases on the back, so you can really change those straps on the fly. They've even got nice branding on their clasp, and they've even got like the different colored hands on there, which I think adds a really nice touch. For pricing on this watch, I believe this one was about $600. I found it on discount for about $400. So I think it was a really nice pickup for the value of this watch. I think Spinnaker's coming at Seiko's neck. There's one thing they do have above Seiko, their pricing is definitely more reasonable. 2, they also have a few different options as far as movement goes. All the ones I have are a Seiko movement, but they also do offer watches with a Sellita movement as well, a Sellita SW200. So that would be the same movement in my Hamilton, which is a $700 watch. You really can't find a watch brand that's a better bang for your buck. Let's get into the final 2 watches I have to show you guys. So these are both the Spinnaker Croft, and these both come in at a 38mm dial. So if you guys have got a bit smaller wrists, I think these are a wonderful option. These are definitely up there with some of my favorite watches in my collection. Aesthetically, it's just very nice proportion when it comes to like sizing. Even with it being a 38mm dial, you even still do get that bi-directional rotating GMT bezel. And this one you get a full stainless steel one. Kind of gives like those Rolex Explorer 2 vibes. and you even get a nice GMT movement with these. So these, you get a Seiko NH35 again. Another thing I love about this watch is how they implemented all the colors on the dial. For the one on the right, you get a very nice peach dial that features some army green. You also get like some yellow in there too. So very vibrant, right up my alley. And on the left here, we've got like a key lime green, and on the dial, you've got the red GMT numbers, and you also get some blue touches on there. And then this is more of the bracelet that I was referring to earlier with that oyster bracelet. You get a very nice 20mm bracelet, same class as last time with that Spinnaker branding on there with the micro adjustments. And then this one also comes in at 150 meters of water resistance with that screw down crown. These are all swimming verified. You know, the crazy thing about these watches is I definitely did have some extra motivation getting this, because this one came with the key lime green, this color strap. Can't find it anywhere, literally, unless you buy this watch. Good thing I love this dial color, so it made it reasonable to actually buy this one. For this green watch, I was trying to find a strap for this because I really didn't like the blue one that it came with. I don't know why they couldn't have just gave it an option to maybe select the strap that you want, because this would literally be perfect. Getting into pricing, you know, these are priced at $475 as a retail price. These were both gifts. I know she paid about $250 for this because I seen they were on discount shortly after I got the green one. They do be using them big discounts. I mean, what other watch brand do you see watches discounted up to 50%? That is kind of crazy, and you can see that across their whole website. If there's any other watches that catch your guys' eye, they do make a lot of nice watches. Overall, I'm very happy with Spinnaker. They've really done a good job catching my attention as a micro watch brand. They definitely make a lot of high quality watches. I think they could charge a lot more money for their watches. The good thing is that they don't, so we can buy some more. I really haven't seen a whole bunch of this watch brand. I hope I was able to show a few of you guys a new watch brand out there. I think that is about all for today, guys. If you guys enjoy watch content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and you know, you might as well go ahead and leave a like. Let me know if you guys have heard of the brand Spinnaker before down in the comments, or if you guys already own one or plan on picking one up now. I always love hearing about watches. I just thank you guys for watching, and until next video, I'm gonna see you guys all then. Peace.